Have you ever watched someone speak English and thought, I wish I could speak like that? Many people feel the same. They spend years learning grammar, reading books, and memorizing vocabulary. But when it's time to speak, they freeze. Their mind goes blank, or their sentences come out slowly and with mistakes. Some even feel shy, scared, or nervous, thinking others will laugh at them. If this sounds familiar, there is a simple but powerful method that can help. It's called the shadowing technique. This method can change the way you learn English and help you speak fluently and confidently. Shadowing is a technique where you listen to spoken English and try to speak at the same time as the speaker. You don't pause. You don't repeat after. You speak along with the speaker, like a shadow follows your body. You try to match the speaker's pronunciation, tone, speed, and rhythm. You may feel strange at first. You may not keep up, but that's okay. Your brain, ears, and mouth are learning to work together in a new way. Over time, this process becomes smoother, and you start to sound more natural, like someone who has lived in an English-speaking country. The shadowing technique works because it connects all parts of language learning. When you shadow, you are listening carefully to natural English. This improves your listening skills. At the same time, your mouth is moving to say the same words. This improves your pronunciation and speaking speed. You also hear how sentences are built, which helps with grammar and vocabulary. All of this happens in real time. You are not just thinking about English, you are using it. You are becoming comfortable with the sounds, rhythm, and flow of the language. You are training your brain to respond quickly and naturally. One of the best things about shadowing is that you can do it anywhere. You don't need a teacher, a classroom, or a language partner. You can shadow while walking, cooking, cleaning, or riding a bus. Just wear your earphones and listen to English podcasts, movies, or YouTube videos. Choose materials with clear speech. Start with slower content if you're a beginner, and then move on to more natural conversations. For beginners, children's shows or English learning videos are helpful. For intermediate learners, podcasts, interviews, or TED Talks work well. Advanced learners can shadow TV shows, movies, or even audiobooks. When you begin, don't worry about understanding every word. Focus on the rhythm and flow. If the audio is too fast, slow it down using your phone or computer settings. Listen to the same part several times. The first time, just listen. The second time, try to shadow. The third time, shadow with more confidence and expression. With daily practice, you'll find yourself keeping up with the speaker more easily. Your mouth will move faster. Your pronunciation will improve. And you'll start to think in English instead of translating from your native language. There are a few important tips to make shadowing effective. First, choose audio that you enjoy. If the topic is interesting, you'll stay motivated. It could be a funny show, a touching story, or a motivational speech. Second, be patient. In the beginning, you may feel frustrated because you can't keep up or because your accent sounds different. That's okay. Even native children don't speak perfectly when they are learning. Third, be consistent. Practice every day, even if it's only for 10 minutes. A little progress every day adds up to big improvement. Finally, record yourself. Listen to your shadowing and compare it with the original audio. This helps you catch mistakes, understand your weak areas, and feel proud of your growth. Now let's talk about how to improve your English using shadowing along with other powerful habits. Shadowing trains your ears and mouth, but to become a well-rounded English speaker, you should also build other skills. Try reading out loud to improve clarity and confidence. Try writing short texts daily, like journals, stories, or even Instagram captions in English, to build vocabulary and sentence structure. Use a notebook to write down new words and phrases you hear during shadowing. Repeat them later. Try to use them in your speaking and writing. Another way to improve is to think in English. Throughout the day, try to describe things around you in English. Talk to yourself in English when you're alone. Say simple things like, "I'm brushing my teeth," or "I'm walking to the shop." These small thoughts build a big habit. The more you think in English, the faster you'll speak it. Watch English shows with subtitles. First, watch with English subtitles. Then, try without subtitles. You can also pause and repeat interesting phrases. Ask yourself, "Can I say this sentence like the actor?" Try it again and again. Turn your learning into a game. Speak with others if possible. Use apps like HelloTalk, Tandem, or join English-speaking groups online. But remember, even if you can't, find someone to talk to. Shadowing gives you a strong way to practice daily. You don't have to wait for someone to call. You don't have to wait for a teacher. You can take control of your English journey. Many English learners who use shadowing report amazing progress. They say their confidence grew. Their fear of speaking disappeared. They could finally say what they wanted without overthinking. One learner said he shadowed English podcasts every morning during his walk. After 3 months, he could speak more fluently and even got a job where he had to speak English every day. Another learner said she practiced shadowing with her favorite English drama. She started to speak with the same accent and intonation as the actress. Now she feels proud when people ask if she studied abroad, even though she never left her country. Shadowing also helps with listening tests like IELTS or TOEFL. Because you train your ears to understand natural speed, you don't panic when the audio is fast. You can catch the main idea more easily. It also helps with speaking tests. You learn to speak with better pronunciation and intonation, which gives you a higher score. The more you shadow, the more you develop a native-like rhythm. Your words start to connect smoothly. Your pauses become natural. You stop hesitating. Learning English doesn't have to be boring or stressful. Shadowing makes it fun and practical. You can learn from your favorite shows, stories, or speakers. You can practice anytime, anywhere. You don't need to wait for someone to talk with you. You become your own speaking partner. And over time, your English voice becomes strong, smooth, and full of life. So if you're tired of just memorizing grammar rules, try shadowing. If you want to speak English like a real conversation, try shadowing. If you want to train your brain and mouth to work together in English, shadowing is the way. Remember, fluency doesn't come from thinking. It comes from doing. Shadowing is doing. It's active. It's powerful. And best of all, it works. You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to start. Put on your headphones, choose an English voice you admire, and begin your shadowing journey. In a few weeks, you will notice a big change. In a few months, you will surprise yourself. You'll speak with confidence. You'll understand faster. You'll express yourself freely. And one day, you'll realize you no longer learn English. You simply live it.